my last video, and that jostled a memory from my childhood. I played video games when I was a kid.
You were like 83 million millennials.
I didn't ask for your input, Adam. And this is about to age me dramatically because my first game console was the Sega Genesis.
Ooh. Granny, tell us the story of classic Sonic. You know, the good Sonic.
Adam, I swear to God, as I was saying, my first console was the Sega Genesis. And yes, that meant I didn't grow up on Mario, I grew up on Sonic. My childhood in gaming was popping a game cartridge in and hearing that iconic Sega, while all the other kids on the street were like, wait a minute! I'm getting ahead of myself. Nintendo didn't take over my life until middle school. My siblings and I grew up on Sega. We even had that notoriously difficult Lion King Sega game. We didn't beat it when we were kids, but in adulthood, my sister and I dusted off the cartridge one night and finally finished the game. Without that famous cheat code, thank you very much. Get a ladder, kids. You ain't even close to our level.
Snap! Pokemon Snap!
Speaking of that, in the 6th grade, I got really into Pokemon. For my birthday, my parents got me a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red and Blue. I remember being so obsessed with that game that I would put it away before bed, go to sleep, and dream that I woke up in the middle of the night and continued playing it. And when I actually woke up and started playing it, I would wonder why I wasn't further along. Where the hell is my Dragonite? So yeah, Pokemon was a really big deal for me. And when Nintendo announced that they were releasing the first Pokemon game for the N64, Pokemon Snap, you know this little weeb was all over that. I went to my mom and very casually asked if she could order me Pokemon Snap. I also didn't have an N64, so I was gonna need one of those too. And Mama, being the kind and doting mother that she is, said, "Alright, fine." I was ecstatic! There was, however, a slight problem, and some of you may even be too young to know what I'm talking about. But back in my day, we had this thing called dial-up. To put it bluntly, dial-up internet was slow with a capital S. Websites would randomly stop working, you couldn't use your landline phone while someone was online, and this. Ah, the sweet sounds of childhood. So my mom got on our family computer and went to ToysRUs.com. R.I.P. Jeffrey. She tried ordering the N64 and Pokemon Snap, but because the internet was terrible back then, the website wasn't working and she couldn't get through. And back then, there wasn't much you could do about that except try again later. So she put away her credit card in the desk drawer and said that she would try again tomorrow. But my little child brain was having none of that. Nuh-uh, the universe was out of order until I had my Pokemon Snap and N64 in hand. Wrongs must be righted! About an hour later, I went back to the computer when no one was around. I got online and found Pokemon Snap and the N64. Actually, this is the first time I ever ordered anything off the internet by myself, so good job me for figuring it out. I was about to check out when I realized I'd forgotten a minor technicality. Things cost money. Ah, right. Economics. Where am I gonna get money? And then I remembered something special had been left in the desk drawer. Mom's credit card. You would think that a child would be more hesitant about using their parents' credit card without their permission. You know, maybe give it a second thought or work up a sweat at least, but nope. I was so laser focused on Pokemon that I didn't think twice about it. It's for the greater good! What a jolly little thief I was.
Wait, you stole your mom's credit card to buy something she was already going to buy for you?
Yeah?
Could you even really call that stealing?
Listen, I was a good kid by this age. I followed the rules, I listened to my parents, so I was operating under this same logic. It's not stealing if she was gonna buy it anyways. To me, it felt more like problem solving. But no, go figure. Using someone's credit card without their permission under any circumstance is still considered stealing. And not to mention when I scroll down to select a shipping option. Overnight delivery? I can have this tomorrow? Sign me up! The internet is awesome! I want to live there! And I went to bed, satisfied that I would soon be playing the greatest game ever created on the greatest console ever created. The next morning, I got up for school and Mom met me in the kitchen. She told me that she would try again to get Pokemon Snap later that day. And me, being as naive as I was, said, "Don't worry, Mother. I got you covered. I already ordered it." "You did what?" ordered it. Was really no problem, no need to thank me. How did you pay for it? You left your credit card in the desk. You ever get one of those looks from your parents where you instantly know you messed up? Never touch my credit card again. Yes, ma'am. The cherry on top of my transgression, later that same day, when my mom picked me up from school, you had it overnighted! I had to wait 2 weeks before I could play my new game. I ended up waiting longer to play it than if I had just been patient from the get-go. Just goes to show. And I've never stolen anything since. Well, except maybe a few parts. Hey, explainers and entertainers, Editor Becca here. I forgot to record an outro bit. Special thanks to Adam of Something Else YT for his amazing voice work in this. He sent me his beatboxing and said,
Keep in mind, I'm not a professional beatboxer. Don't make fun of me.
but as you can hear, it was perfect, so shush, Adam. I also